doing a Let's Play for Armored Core 6 to Fires of Rubicon, though I'm going to do it a little different, and for those that do watch my channel, I know I haven't been streaming for a while. I guess I kind of lost interest at the time, but now I'm trying to actually stick with it and want to make some decent content for everybody. So what I'm doing on this is, what I'm going to do is, unfortunately I found out I don't think I have multiple saves, so I'm going to have to delete my old profile. What I want to try to do is try to essentially make a mech that is not one of the, shall we say, meta builds. Though I suppose if I get to that point, I may just say the heck with it and just do one of the meta builds. But I'm going to try to do it as much as I can with a weaker build, I guess is what it would be. Or I'm going to try to build a mech from the Super Robot Wars franchise called the Altaisan, which is it's buildable in this game, I think, but a little difficult to build because this game, unlike the Gundam Breaker series, is not as strong, because this game is a lot harder, obviously, because it's a FromSoft game. But let's see how I do. Yeah, I don't want to delete my save file, but mostly because I beat everything. I just didn't get didn't S rank everything, but fine, let's see if I can do that. Okay. I'm probably going to go with my standard gamer tag, which is Skyhawk. And it sounds like a pilot name too, so. I have a few that I move around with, but
we're close to Rubicon. Wake the dog up.
how woot.
Handler Walter verified.
I don't really like that they call you a dog, but
Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
Time to get to work, 621. I'm powering down your entry capsule. On my signal. Now, activate the AC.
I've seen this a few times, but it's still irritating to have to deal with that. Alright, well, let's see what I have to deal with first. Now, I do hope they make another game with this too, that comes after this, but
2262, Rubicon 3, complete.
But we'll have to see.
Your position is grid 135. Off target, but within permissible range.
Oh gee, whose fault was
There's a
that?
catapult ahead. Use it to close the gap.
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay. Well, before I begin, so like I said, I do want to try to build the specific build for this, even though I have no idea if it's going to even work. Because what I'm going to do is, I was looking up originally. I was looking up just like a overpowered build to try to beat this easily. Someone made the statement of all you really need is a blade, your missiles, and a gun. So I want to see if that's doable. Probably not, but well, let's. I just want to see if it's doable. Now, if it gets to that point, I'll try to build a different build. I will say, however, I will stay away from the wheelchair Gatling gun one that most people use. Though I've noticed it's not as powerful anymore. The build I had was basically someone using energy cannons on the back and the Zimmermans, so we'll see how this goes. I might, well, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about trying to platinum the game, but we'll see. Like I said, we'll see, take it slowly and then see how it goes. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like some of these are slightly unfair.
Perfect chance to test your AC.
And just to make a one word of warning, if I do end up playing, like I'm willing to play other games for Let's Plays if people want me to. But I will say this, if anyone tries to recommend games such as Dark Souls, just keep one thing in mind. I am essentially what would be considered a casual. Like, I think I can win, I'm just not very good at him. So just be aware of that. Though I will say I don't particularly care that this game, certain missions are a pain to do on S rank. Like this one, for instance. you don't even have the ability to use your stronger mech. You have to take this one that you currently have and deal with it. I'm like, I don't really like that.
Your AC's taking damage. Patch it up.
2 repair kits remaining.
I think if I could, I would like to mod the game a little bit. Or maybe just break it a little bit so you could actually play it better. Like closer to like, you know, at least want to make it easier. Because the one thing I don't like on this game is you're almost required to use specific builds. Because if you don't, you will lose. At least when you get closer to the end. But, yeah. Like I said, I'll try to stay away from using the ridiculously overpowered builds, but I can't promise that. Because I honestly don't know if my build is even going to work. But we'll see how it goes. I have to get there first, obviously. We'll see.
Time to fly, 621.
Fly. Huh. Yeah. More like falling with style.
If we get our hands on Rubicon's coral, we'll make a killing. Plenty for a merc with a fried brain like you to buy their life back. Enough chat, back to work. Scavenge the AC Rex ahead and find a valid mercenary license. We're illegals here. You'll need ID to operate.
Okay.
Affiliation unknown. Network. Shut it down.
Guerrillas from the Liberation Front. If they get in the way of our work, eliminate them.
I mean, I'll at least admit I got kind of the handling down for this. It's obviously more fun to take out the random mechs.
I'm picking up signals from AC Rex.
Some are easier than others.
Follow the markers.
Now, I will say I've noticed that some of the weapons on the game are weaker than they were before. Like the Gatling gun wheelchair build, it actually isn't as powerful.
There! That's the AC from the report!
Find out who they're working for.
Looks like they've got shields. Good thing you've got a blade.
Ow. Quit shooting me with missiles. There, at least that dealt with it. Alright.
Extract the pilot data. I'll analyze it from my end.
RB-18, Thomas Kirk. So I'm guessing this was one of the Rubiconians.
This one's already expired. Keep looking.
Alright. Now, I may not be able to do a long stream tonight, but I do plan on... Well, at least plan on beating the game. We'll see how it goes. And some of the missions in the near end of the game are painful. But we'll see. Really? I kind of want more lore though for this, but
Mystery! Get out of there! You can handle them!
That's the PCA's planetside force. Keep a low profile. We don't want them breathing down our necks.
I hate those things.
Analyzing.
Alright. G7 Hakra. Oh, Balaam.
Corp license. Easily traced. Forget it.
I would attack more, but unfortunately...
Corp AC. Wait, is that an independent? Destroy it!
You're outnumbered 6-1. Use your missiles. Let's see about this license.
Alright. Monkey Gordo. No idea.
It's still valid, but the pilot's rank is no good. We can't use this. I've picked up one more wreck, 6-1. Transmitting marker. Go and check it out.
Okay.
You can use that vertical catapult to get some altitude. That's it. Try accessing the rack.
Alright.
Registration number RB23. Rank fits the bill. Call sign. What? Looks like they were onto you after all. I'm in no mood to pick a fight with the PCA. But it doesn't matter. Take it out now and they won't have enough to ID you. You've got them now. They can kill 621. We got what we came for. Tie up the loose end, 621.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50 for AP at 50%.
Would you quit doing that?
Use your mobility in the air to get clear of explosions on the ground.
Quit attacking my sword. I'm not sure if they just made this easier or what, but it feels like I don't have as much trouble killing this thing now. That or I just get lucky. I did have to heal, unfortunately,
Heavy combat
but
helicopter is down.
not as bad.
That's all for our work here today, 621. Here's the call sign from that license you picked up. Raven. That's your new name here on Rubicon.
Well, not a bad start. Okay.
Coral, a sublime substance. Discovered on Rubicon, a planet on the frontier of developed space. For a time, coral was a revolutionary energy resource and data conduit, poised to transform human society by leaps and bounds. They called it the Fires of Ibis, a storm of flame that tore through the stars, leaving lethal contamination in its wake. Coral, the kindling, was thought to have been utterly consumed, forever lost. However, on Rubicon, the embers continued to burn. Humanity would inevitably return to stoke the fire.
Well, of course they will. will say I would like to have more content for this game. Well, like more at least, but
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Authentication complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring access privileges. This is Allmind, the mercenary support system. Welcome back, Raven.
Looks like you passed the authentication. I've picked up some work for you already. Take a look, 621.
I hate how they do that. Where like you basically could just leave it alone without pressing the button, but
This
oh well.
notification follows restoral of access privileges. Allmind provides a combat training simulator to support its mercenaries. Your license was in a suspended state. Perhaps you may need a refresher. As an added incentive, completion of the exercises will be rewarded with AC parts.
I suppose.
You stand to benefit regardless.
Alright, fine. I suppose I'll do the training missions to try to get more parts, so... But yeah, they don't really give you enough of the lore for the game. At least for me. Well, I suppose that's helpful. I don't really rely on that, so... Okay. Okay, yeah, I was being a little cocky trying to be cool while doing it, but... Okay. Yeah, so I do also play Gundam Breaker. It's just, I believe you can't really stream it properly because of copyrights and whatnot. Alright, so I got a machine gun now. Not sure if it'd be worth painting it at this point, but... I mean, I suppose I'll go with the colors that I was gonna use. Alright, I think the sub is actually not what I need for that, but... Okay, Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I don't really know what that is for. Weathering, I think I'm gonna take off the weathering. Well, for me personally, I think it looks better without the weathering. I know some people do their own weathering like that, but yeah. Okay, I'll just change the weathering now so that it's not. That was orange. I wish there was a way to like just copy it for both arms so that you're not like trying to like okay, anyway, now, I do know that it's going to look different in the end. Sorry, I've been kind of dealing with a cough, but... I think I'll make that actually white and then the other one black. Like, it's probably going to look different because I'm not, obviously not going to use this particular color, or I guess this particular design. Because I know that eventually the looks are going to be different based off of what you get for... I don't really care about the arm weapons at this point because they're definitely not staying around. Alright, let's check the color again for this. Okay. Not really worth it. Okay. Okay, I like that. There's not really much point in doing the the weapons because... Yeah, I'll save edits. Okay, assembly. Yeah, I don't have weapons for that yet. Well, I think I'll keep the Turner for right now. Okay.
Got a job for you, 621. This is an open call from the Balaam Group, one of the corporate forces occupying Rubicon.
Attention all independent mercenaries! This request comes from our affiliate, Dafeng. The Rubicon Liberation Front has deployed Baus artillery throughout the contaminated city. The city itself has no strategic value, but We cannot allow them to hinder expansion of the Coral Survey. Show us your ambition. Destroy the Liberation Front's artillery. Bonus pay will be awarded for destroying their MTs. We want the enemy weakened. Consider it an opportunity to prove yourself. Impress us, mercenaries!
And I also would like it if you had more like choices where it actually affected things, but I think this is their first game for Armor Core in a long time, so alright.
The client doesn't care who does this job. As long as it gets done.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright.
Commence mission. Destroy all of the Rubicon Liberation Front's artillery placements.
We've got a corporate merc! They're on to us already. Sneaky bastards.
Okay, that was fun.
There. That's one of the artillery placements. The front is protected with armor plating. Attack it from behind.
Deploy for combat. Destroy that AC.
There's only one of them. We can do this.
Yeah, that's a couple.
We're clear here. Move on to the next site, 621.
Okay. I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, if you really ran out of everything, you could just slash everything, but, nah.
You're up against mass-produced MTs. Eliminate them as necessary.
Enemy attack! They're after the artillery!
You just now figured that out?
Head to the final site. Keep up the good work.
I wonder if I'm just naturally getting better at this, because I'm not really having too much trouble right now. Though, then again, that's also because I'm not fighting another AC, but... But that could change in a hurry. Alright.
There! That culprit dog! Don't give him another inch. We have to defend the artillery!
Did I kill him?
Clear out the artillery here and our work is over.
Fire! Surround that AC!
Show that interloper what makes the Liberation Front strong. Force and act, we stand as one!
Well, this is going to be interesting. A lot of targets. Not really sure where to start. Ow. Could you not do that?
Two repair kits remaining.
Yeah. Alright.
Confirmed. All targets destroyed.
Oh, that was fun.
That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Nice.
One new message.
Okay.
This is a notification from All Might, the mercenary support system. Registration number RB23, call sign Raven. Your return to mercenary activities has been acknowledged. Restoring access to the parts shop.
Okay. Yeah, new exercises, but let's see. Alright, now what can I get for weapons? A shot? Or, no, that's a handgun. Oh yeah, something that I will probably not be able to use properly. Turner, blood low. We'll kill it. And that. Okay. Pulse shield, another missile launcher, and that one. I don't have a lot of money right now. The knocked. Okay. Well, the Melander is better, though it's not as good. I mean, I'm not surprised that Arquebus's one is better, but... Okay. I guess I'll go with this for right now. Oh yeah, of course I can't buy any of the new ones yet. I mean, I suppose I could technically just get all the parts from that one, but... Fine. Okay. Yeah, I basically just used up all my money, but then this way I can function a little better. Alright, and then the VPS, which gives me slightly better armor. And then the booster. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Oh, right. I assume the purpose of that is to stagger them. Because otherwise, I just don't feel like that's helpful. I know some weapons they're better off for that, but... I know the ACS thing is... I know staggering them does help, but... Alright. Oh, shield. I never really went with the shields. Huh. Alright, well, that was easy. Well, yes and no, because I'm not used to those kind of weapons, but it helps practicing with other things that you're not used to. And then I got Curtis. Alright, so for this weapon... Let's see. Oh, that thing. Yeah. So the Ludlow is a machine gun, but... I mean, it's not a bad... The Turner's not a bad weapon, but it's not the best. Alright, I guess I'll keep it with the Turner for right now. Well, I don't technically have the parts I need either. Yeah, let's do the cleanup.
Got a job for you, 621. It's an open call from the Arquebus Group, one of the extraplanetary corporate forces.
To all independent mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the Arquebus Group. The operation will take place in Grid 135, Southern Bellius. Your objective is to destroy an MT squad sent by Dafeng, a Balaam company, and a competitor. Grid 135 is a key foothold in Arquebus's efforts to conduct a coral survey in the contaminated city. You, the independent mercenaries, are the key to maintaining our lead in the coral survey race. The Arquebus Group looks forward to news of your success. Briefing over, and happy hunting.
Well, that sounds cheery as all.
You've got ID. Now you need a rep. Get their attention, 621.
Alright, let's see what we got now.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Wipe out the Dafeng MT squad.
Enemy attack! 1 AC! Looks like the Archivist was hired some muscle. An independent mercenary, huh? At least they didn't send the Vespers. Intercepting!
They're just mass-produced MTs. Wipe them out, 621.
Though, that Vesper comment is funny. Because if they actually sent the Vespers, these guys would have been dead.
Focus your fire!
But hey, whatever. That's their loss.
That merc turned through us! Damn it! Archivist really scored this time.
Only a few targets left.
Hey, I forgot I kind of had another. I forgot I actually had the other missile launcher.
Looks like reinforcements. Eliminate them.
Lucky shot. And yes, let's use missiles at point blank range, but... oh well.
Commander Michigan needs to know.
No, that was
The
easy.
enemy MT squad has been eliminated. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Yeah, I didn't really get that much from it, but oh well.
One new message.
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. You have also been granted access to participate in the log hunt program. We kindly request that you submit combat logs after destroying designated craft. Allmind will reward you with parts based on the number of submissions you provide.
Now, these, on the other hand, like, they're not terrible, but some of them are annoying. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna take time. I mean, the Melander's not a terrible one, but... well, it's better than the VP-40S, but the VPS is stronger in other areas. And I can't get the arms, legs. Okay. Okay, I guess I can't get that either. Oh, that, yeah. Alright, so I think I'm going to do this one.
Got a job for you, 621.
mercenaries. This request comes from Schneider of the Archibus Group. Dafeng, one of our adversaries allied with Balaam, has introduced a new tester AC. It's a sample model from an external architect, featuring extensive assembly optimizations. In the hands of an experienced pilot, it will pose a threat far too great to ignore. This brings me to the request.
I seriously doubt that.
Destroy it.
That's my only thing about this whole one is like, it's not even that big of a threat.
And happy hunting.
It's a tank. As an AC, it's like literally not useful. Like, the fact that you can basically run circles around it on a weak mech.
The target may be a product sample, but it's still an AC.
And I believe this one
Stay sharp, 621.
is used as literally just money farming because it's the easiest mission for what you get. I won't lie, I'm probably going to farm money for this guy too. Just to get the money I need to get the parts. But we'll see.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright.
Commence mission. We've got a read on the target. Now's the time, 621.
We're under attack! It must be the locals. No, it's an independent.
That pilot's just a trainee on delivery duty, but don't let your guard down.
I'll deal with the merc. I've been training for this.
Yeah, I think it's
Say this, AC. I can't fail this mission.
Well, that was pretty good. Ah! Stay away! Oh, oops. I was gonna one-shot it with the sword, but okay.
I just wanted a call sign of my own.
Enemy AC destroyed. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Okay. Alright. I will say I'm probably not going to try to go after the log hunts at this point. I mean, yeah, if you guys want me to, I will, but
One new
I'm
message.
not really keen on doing that right now. Just because some of them are a little annoying.
621. About the tester AC you downed. That was being shipped to the Red Guns, Balaam's in-house AC squad. They're Balaam's main force, and its members are no amateurs.
Sort of.
Remember who you're messing with.
Okay. Let's see. Can I get anything else now? Nope. At least not for that, anyway. Almost have enough for the arms. Don't have enough for the legs. Okay. No. Yeah. I will admit I am going to try to farm this a little bit.
The target may be a product sample, but it's still an AC.
But to try to get enough money so I can upgrade my suit. Because as I said, I'm not trying to do this the normal way. I'm going to try to do this a specific way so I can essentially pretend to be a character from a game I play.
Commence mission.
So we'll see.
On the target. How's the time, 621?
We're under attack! It must be the locals. No, it's an independent.
That pilot's just a trainee on delivery duty, but don't let your guard down.
I'll deal with the work. I've been training for this.
His AC has reached breaking point. Go for a direct hit.
Damn it! I can't die like this! The red guns need this AC. I can't fail this mission.
Makes you feel kind of bad for the guy, but
I just wanted a call sign of my own.
Enemy AC destroyed.
alright, not bad.
That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Well, I got an A rank at least, which is nice. Alright, so I can get the Melander core, which not as, let's see, generator output. So it has better generator output, but less attitude stability. And it's slightly weaker. I'm still going to go with the VP40S because of what it is. Then I can get the arms, which gives me higher AP, more arm load, and firearm specialty. Okay. Yeah, okay. Does lower my boost speed a little bit, but not terribly. And it looks better with that. Okay. Well, I did plan on playing a little more, but I think this is where I'm going to have to stop it for now. So I may decide to play. I'm not sure if I should do it this way for the grinding, but we'll see. I'll probably just grind until I get to the suit I want for currently. But then I'll probably continue. It's either going to be tomorrow or Tuesday. And then I'll continue with grinding out the rest of the game. But hope everyone enjoyed the stream that I did so far, and hope to see you again on the next one. Thank you and have a good night. Bye.